Hello again. This is my reflection of Chapter 5, The Four Dominant Ethical Theories. And since my last name starts with a W, I will be doing utilitarianism and virtue ethics. So, utilitarianism is basically doing things that result in the most net pleasure. So basically, um, doing things that result in the pleasure of the most people possible. So, uh, And then my second one, virtue ethics, which was developed by Aristotle, is basically to do your best to follow the universal traits such as bravery, honesty, kindness, truthfulness, and stuff like that, and to avoid following the negative universal traits such as lying, cheating, stealing, and others most people would. And for an example, the example I'm going to use for utilitarianism is um, a big issue in the world right now, which would be ISIS. So we haven't really found a good way to deal with them, but one way um, that most people would find pleasurable and good would be to just, all of Iraq and Syria and just get rid of all of them. But in virtue ethics, that would contradict virtue ethics because it would be wrong to just bomb everyone because there's also lots of innocent people in Iraq and Syria. And my example for virtue ethics is it is masturbation because in virtue ethics would be considered a sexual sin, which is wrong, but um, in utilitarianism, it would be okay because it is resulting in pleasure of yourself, I guess. So they kind of contradict each other uh, sometimes. And in my opinion, I think virtue. If I have said virtual, I didn't mean to say virtual. Virtue ethics. I think that would be better because it works. I think maybe 100% of the time, rather than when utilitarianism doesn't always work, or Kantianism, or feminist care ethics. Although they all have their good traits, they don't always work most of the time, while virtue ethics kind of covers all of them and perfects their flaws. So yeah, that's my opinion, and yeah.